Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello dear learners. Today our topic is the use of if. We will study the use of if while making first conditions. So this is the first part of the usage of if. We will study in three parts the use of if. So the first part is about first conditions. So let's start. First condition. This name has been given to the usage of if. Special name is first conditions. The very special structure is given the name of first conditions. These sentences show that after fulfilling the condition, the result is possible. Actually, this condition shows that something will happen in future. Something will be the result in futures. This is called first condition. One thing depends on the others. If some person does something right now, after some time, in near future, he will have that result, he will have the effect, he will have the fruit of that work. So this is called first conditions. First of all, I tell you what is the structure of these first conditions. The condition is introduced with if plus present indefinite tense. The condition which is required, which is needed to get some result, to get some effect, is introduced with this structure, if plus present indefinite, and the result or the effect is introduced with subject plus future indefinites. So this is called first conditions. The condition is introduced with if plus present indefinite, and the effect or the result is introduced by subject plus future indefinites. Now let's combine these two things. For example, if you work hard, you will pass. In this sentence, if you work hard is the condition. This is the condition, and the result is you will pass. It means that to pass, to get success, one condition is necessary to fulfill. And what is that condition? That condition is working hard. So we introduce the condition if plus present indefinite tense. If you work hard, you will pass. Understand? It means if you want to pass, the condition of working hard is very necessary. You will have to work hard. Next example. If she calls me, I will come. It means the condition of coming is that she will call. Our coming, my coming, depends on her calling. If she doesn't call, I will not come. If she calls, I will come. It means I will come depends on her call. So if she calls me is the condition, and the result or effect is I will come. Understand, you students? When we talk about first condition, the condition is fulfilled, then the result is found, and the condition is introduced with if plus present indefinite tense, and the effect is introduced with subject plus future indefinite tense. Understand? Third example, you can see, if she doesn't help me, I will fail. Very likely that if she doesn't help me, this is the condition. If she doesn't help me, I will fail. It means I will not pass. So this is the condition if she doesn't help me. This is present indefinite structure. As has been mentioned above, condition is introduced with if plus present indefinite. So this is condition if she doesn't help me, I will fail. Understand? Next is the inversion. You can describe the condition or you can mention the condition after the result, and you can mention the result first. For example, in these two examples you can see if you call me, I will come. In this sentence, if you call me is the condition and I will come is the result or effect. But if she helps me is the condition and I will pass the test, this is the result. You can change this sequence as in these two examples. I will come if you call me. We have changed the sequence. We have mentioned the result or effect first and the condition later. And keep in mind, while writing the condition after the result, we remove the commas. But if we mention the condition first and result later, in writing we use comma after condition. Understand? This is the difference. In the next example you can see I will pass the test if she helps me. So I will pass the test is the result that depends on this condition if she helps me. So this is the difference in writing. Even in speaking you can change the sequence. You can mention the result first and condition later, and similarly you can mention the condition first and the result later. It all depends on you. So first condition is that one person has to complete something first to get the result of his activity, to get the result of that struggles. This is called first condition, and condition is introduced with if plus present indefinite tense, and the result is introduced with subject plus future indefinite tense. I hope you surely understand these conditions. With this the lecture ends here. Thank you very much.